Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to September. This is going to be a read just for you on what the universe wants you to know, all right? We'll start with an overarching message, and then we'll pull some cards a little bit more in detail, all right? So let's get started. Let's start with the peace cards and see what wants to come out for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know most for the month of September? What's going on for Cancer in the month of September? What is going on? All right, let's take a look at what's going on for Cancer. What do we have here? Ooh, beautiful, guys. We've got forever present. Forever present. Interesting, guys. So this really talks about, this is about being at peace. Like, you know, when you say like being in the present moment, this is forever being present within the moment is what I feel that this is talking about. That this is about finding peace within the moment. Like all we have is the present, and the present goes on forever, right? So, and then that's what this is always, we're always in the present, and the present, and the present, right? So that's what this talks about, all right? So this is about a deep reflection and also about gratitude. And this is about, you know, really knowing the experiences that you've had from the past that's brought you to the present, right? And then what you have yet to experience as you move forward into the future. Now, this can relate to a relationship or a situation, whatever you find yourself into. But what this is that about peace. You can know peace if you haven't experienced it lately, but you can know it right now, in the now and in the present moment, okay? So maybe that you're grappling for peace within your life, within your heart of emotions, or within love, or just whatever that case may be. This is about focusing on being mindful, okay? And being in the present moment. It's right here, and this present moment wants you to embrace it. So maybe that you're on the past. This is saying, nope, focus on the right now, the here and now. And for some of you, this could have been the reason, why you came to my channel here today. Focus on the now, because that's what's going to be important. That's what's going to build your future, right? And because you can't change the past, right? You can't look in the rearview mirror and try to create something different, because what's happened has already happened, right? So this is saying forever present. Come forward now, be realized, and be free in the now, all right? There is a prayer that came within this. Where's the darn book? Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to read this prayer to you because it came out. Here it is. What number card is this? Okay. You guys, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. This is beautiful, because this is the tribe of Native American Indians, and this is the Cheyenne prayer for peace. So here's what it reads. Let us know peace, for as long as the moon shall rise, for as long as the river shall flow, for as long as the sun shall shine, for as long as the grass shall grow, let us know peace. So it does want you to actually be in the forever, right? Peace is not just the absence of war or a monetary relief of suffering. Peace is eternal. And so it is, right? And the only peace that you have is the peace that you can find within yourself, guys, and that's just so key. So it's about creating the tapestry of your life a little bit differently. So what can help you in this process? What does the numerology cards have to say about that? What can help you in this process? Oh, some of you might have to do with financial discipline, okay, and how you're working, there's the horn, for, maybe in terms of your finances. This is about finding peace about your finances, right? Moving forwards in matters of the heart. This is about, preparing some sort of process that's going to allow you to save for the future, putting aside a little bit every single week in the now that can actually push you forward for the future, okay? Second reminder, okay? They just want to know that they wanted us to know that they were there, all right? Okay, so, but this is really a good reminder, and this is all about, putting that money aside for discipline for the future, right? And so you can be at peace in the now because you're already doing it. So for some of you, that could be the case. It's a 48 card. It's a 12 card reducing to a 3, and this is about how you communicate with yourself as it pertains to your finances, right? So keep that in mind, guys. And this is that it wants you to also know is that there's a lot of abundance around this card. So this is wanting to let you know that there is a lot of financial abundance that is around you, Cancer, at this moment. And this is about taking advantage of it, right? This is about following up an action. If you want to see the results in terms of your finances, follow up on action, because that's what's going to be key, okay? Setting your intention to be financially secure and then taking the steps. Like I said, putting a little bit of money aside every single week is going to be key, right? If you want that strong foundation for the future, right? And even get advice from someone if you do need help in terms of a financial advisor. But don't spend too much. Don't live on credit or on your debt. This is really focusing on, paying now and saving now, right? So then later on that you can have the life that you want, right? The universe is abundant, and your main mantra should be that I am abundant and I'm ready to flow with the opportunities that are around me, and I'm willing to take the action and put in the necessary steps for that. So that's what's coming through. For some of you, it might be financial, okay? Let's take a look. I do want to pull a Soul Trees card on this one like I did the others. Let's just pull a Soul Trees card real quick. Anything else? Sage. Sage advice was just what I just mentioned from that Cheyenne Indian tribe there. That is what came through. So listen to that sage advice that came through here, right? And that's what wants to come through. How interesting is that, right? It's kind of like beautiful energy. Yeah. So let's take a look. We're going to look a little bit more deeper into this and focus on what it is that you need to be aware of. What does Cancer need to be aware of in the month of September? What the universe wants you to be aware of. Let's take a look at what that is for you, Cancer. What is that for Cancer? What do we have here? Strength card. Leo energy is coming out. Major arcana, all right? That you've got the strength to balance things out that may have appeared, perhaps in providing some sort of obstacles for yourself. So this is saying that you have the strength to be able to handle any sort of obstacles coming your way, especially relating to finances or whatever the case may be. You've got the strength. Leo energy. You can tame that type of, a feeling within inside you, kind of that light and dark within inside you, right? That animal instincts and being at peace, right? That urge with, the calmness, right? So this is saying that you've got the strength to handle any sort of obstacles relating to your situation, and the universe wants you to be aware of this, Cancer, okay? Anything else that wants to come out for you here? What do we have? King of Swords. This is intellectual. This is someone who's mastered their intellect, okay? Now, this could be a leader in their field. This could be someone around you. This could be taking on this energy for some of you that might have, air in their chart, right? Or you're just taking on that energy. But this is being very intellectual. This is being very clear thinking and intellectual and having authority of the mind. So this is you taking leadership of your mind to overcome any obstacles as it relates to the situation. What does the Soul Tree cards have to say? This is what you need to be aware of, okay? That you have it under control. You got this, okay? Especially if you're thinking that you don't, right? This is about your connection with Source, believing and speaking, having that alignment with the abundance from Source, and then communicating that to yourself internally, right? Or externally. That blue is the throat chakra, all forms of communication, right? And your connection with Source will help you achieve abundance. So, and it could be, start manifesting your intentions. This on the, what is this on the? It's like the 7th of this month is when we've got the new moon in Virgo. So if you're catching this in September, on the 7th or before, this is saying you can plant your intentions, and even thereafter, because it starts to manifest when the full moon is in Aquarius on the 20th of the month. So you can start putting those intentions and keep it alive and communicating with yourself and Source and being in alignment of that which you want, and taking that inspired action and following that sage advice moving forward. And you can overcome any sort of obstacles. Okay, you got this. Is what this is talking about. So very, very interesting here. Very interesting. So let's take a look at what it is that you need to focus on, okay? Universe says focus on this, and this is going to help you. What is that for Cancer, September 2021? Focus on this. We got 2 cards. What do we have here? We've got the Hierophant, and then we've got the 9 of Wands. So the Hierophant energy talks about some sort of Taurus energy, and you got the 9 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So this is about your beliefs. This is about changing beliefs, right? In terms of moving forward with persevering and not giving up, right? And that's what this is talking about. So you're going to persevere, but this is about finding some sort of peace within your tradition or belief system, right? That's going to allow you to be steadfast and persevere in moving forward to get what it is that you want, right? Like that motorcycle, putting the foot to the pedal and just pushing forward, like, gassing forward, just moving forward, right? And so this is about not giving up and moving forward, right? So this is that Hierophant energy, and it's some sort of tradition or belief that you're changing. Now, you could be teaching others or learning from someone specifically, a spiritual leader of some sort, of any case, but it's going to help you. The 9 is coming to fruition. So that's what you're persevering for is going to come to fruition. Just don't give up yet, okay? And that's what this wants you to let you know. Keep focusing on what it is that you want. It could be that you're getting wise wisdom from someone that could help you within this process on the spiritual side and on the intellectual side, okay? Anything else? Divine connection, okay? So you want you to focus on the divine connection that you have, okay? This is communication with the divine. It wants you to focus on divine connection in this process, okay? So focus on divine connection. It's going to help you, even if you have to take a time out to readjust, right? Because it's going to help you, give you a lot of the confidence that you need, okay? And this is a 37 card, reducing to a 10, which is coming to fruition, right? It's an ending with a brand new beginning. So you might have to take a time out, adjust your beliefs, and your values and what you want and what you're going to move forward on and persevere, and then do what you can and keep that connection and positive communication alive, not only internally but externally with the universe, okay? So this is key, okay? What the universe says here, what is it that you need to watch out for? Okay, what is it that you need to watch out for? Okay, what does that look like for you? What do you need to watch out for? What do we have here? King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You need to watch out for not balancing out your emotions, all right? Especially on things that you are really have energy, lust, attraction, and adventure towards. So this could be, again, financial or romantic. It could be anything of the sort, but it has the emotional. So be aware of not balancing out your emotions. The King of Cups is all about balancing out the emotions pertaining to something that you've got energy, passion, lust, or attraction for. Person, place, or thing, all right? So that's what's coming up. And it wants you to, be careful of this. Be careful of this, okay? And anything else that might want to come out for you on this, on numerology, what wants to come out for you on what to watch out for. It's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, this is about, surrender, right? So really surrender. Surrender within this process. Let me pull one more card. Surrender to the rebirth. Surrender to the rebirth of energy. You got a new beginning, okay? Surrender to the rebirth, this new opportunity beginning to be in control, not only of your life, but your finances and your emotions, right? And your beliefs and tradition. It's like you've got a rebirth, like you're setting the stage for what that looks like for you, Cancer. So this is sacral chakra energy in your connection with the divine. Root chakra, sacral chakra energy with communication, okay? So this is going to be key. So just, be careful, notice, surrender to this rebirth of you doing things a little bit differently than you've done before, okay? What are your opportunities and possibilities here, okay? We've covered some of them, but what are the opportunities and possibilities for Cancer here? Month of September, what do we have? What else wants to come out here? Ace of Cups. Ooh, we've got compassion and intimacy coming through here, okay? You've got an opportunity for emotional fulfillment, okay? So keep your eye on the prize on what it is that you want here, guys. So there is a potential here. Now, it's not going to happen on its own. You've got to put a little bit of effort into this, okay? You got to, take some inspired action within this process. Be in alignment, with your traditions and beliefs, right? and getting rid of any sort of anxiety that had once held you back. This is the Nine of Swords coming to fruition, okay? This is the Nine of Swords, anxiety, depression, or despair, air energy. And this is about giving that up, all right? Giving this up to get the Ten of Cups, right? And there is a new opportunity that you have for this, okay? A new opportunity comes through with the Ten of Cups, emotional alignment and fulfillment by letting go of the anxiety, depression, or despair of the past. Remember, you've got this rebirth, right? And you've changed, right? You've changed a way of doing something, and you're persevering as you're overcoming things, a past belief or tradition of some sort that had once held you back, okay? And that's what I feel that is happening for you here, okay? So very, very good energy. Yeah, and surrender your attachments to results. So I think by doing that, guys, surrendering your attachment to the results and focusing on what it is that you want and moving forward with perseverance. This surrender card, I think, was like surrendering the attachments to results. This kind of came at the end, so I think that's kind of confirming that. This is about like making things, quit trying to make things happen and hold on too tightly because you can sabotage things, right? So this is not doing that anymore and being in anxiety because you're doing that. This is saying, no, I'm going to take this opportunity and this possibility, right? And I'm going to focus in on my 10 of Cups, right? And not on sabotaging myself with anxiety, depression, or despair, an old way of believing, right? You're surrendering the attachment to results rather than being worried every single day. What's going to happen? You know what I mean? So you've got this rebirth, right? So take that sage advice for the peace moving forward. And this is saying that you've got that, okay? Anything else that could provide support for you? Let's just pull out an extra card here. I feel you've been transformed in some way, Cancer. So we're going to do this special card for you here. Let's take a look. What do we have? Inspired passion. This is what this is talking about now. Life devoid of passion can be boring, uninspired, a blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite the passion and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which in return will connect you with all that is sacred. So feel that fire within. Ooh, you guys, that's where that sage advice came in. It's kind of building the embers of that fire coming through, right? And that surrender card's, coming through with it too. But that's what this is talking about. So really surrender to all it is that you want in life that makes you feeling emotionally aligned, right? And you're devoiding of anything that has, once held you back from an old way of being, because that no longer serves you anymore, you guys. That's really and you've got the strength in this process, right? So it comes from a lot of different sources. And this is saying is that you're never alone, that spirit and your divine connection here is with you in the process. So I'm sending you lots of love and light, Cancer. Note your comments below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.